my god, I just got done reading chapter 71 of Tokyo Ghoul, and holy shit was that hype. Which, by the way, I'm really sorry for missing the review on that. That is not going to happen again, I promise. I'm going to get up these reviews on time, or live reaction slash review, I guess. But I'm going to get these up on time and consistently in the future. But anyways, I just got done reading the last chapter, and holy hell was it good. Everything with Yomo, and then at the end we have the setup for Kaneki versus Arima, which is exactly why I'm so hyped to read this chapter this time around, and to do a live reaction to Tokyo Ghoul Raid chapter 72. So let's go again straight into this, guys. And the cover page is Kaneki and Toka, it looks like, which is great. Even a faint warmth is reassuring, as long as that support on which we lean does not rot away. Okay, alright. There are so many different theories floating around that, like, you know, Kaneki's gonna die, is gonna be all sad, or like Kaneki's gonna defeat Arima. I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. I feel like Kaneki, he has the potential to defeat Arima. I think at this point, Arima's definitely stronger, and I think Arima's still gonna win this fight in some way, but I don't see Kaneki dying. I don't think Kaneki's gonna die, so... But yeah, Kaneki's just standing there, pretty much using Eto's Kagane. Or I guess it's like Eto's Kagane combined with his own to some extent. A jet black Kagane snake across Cochlea's floors, excuse me. Holy shit! That is epic. What's that on the side? The manga panel's cut off. I've noticed this. I don't think that's intentional. In the past chapter, there were a couple of, or speech bubbles, excuse me. The speech bubbles have been cut off. So that's really weird. I wish they wouldn't do that, because the sound effect that Kaneki's making is sort of cut off. And I love how his Kagane is like this giant hand. Is he like partially in Kakuja mode right now? I don't really know. It's kind of difficult to tell. He's just like staring at Arima. And there's Toka. Toka looks kind of happy. I can see a very faint smile on her face. Hurry up, you lot. We're gonna get left behind by Ayato's group. There's only one way out of this place. And if we miss our chance, we're done for. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's starting. It's starting. Oh my god. Bzzzt. Narukami. Oh my god, guys. We have been waiting for this for so long. Arima's going in against Kaneki. No, like, no words. Arima is just attacking Kaneki straight off. Right off the bat, huh? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Ayato. Lowermost rated channel, right? Yeah, take care of them. Okay. Huh. Oh, by the way, this is kind of random to say at this point in the chapter, but something interesting that someone pointed out in the comments of, I think, a YouTube video I was watching. So, in part 1, I think in chapter 71, the previous chapter, Kaneki saved Toka from Ayato. So he saved the sister from the brother. But in the last chapter, Kaneki saved Yomo from his sister. His sister turned into a Kinkei, which is kind of fucked up, but so kind of a nice parallel there. Kaneki. Oh, Toka just called out. Oh my gosh. Kaneki. What's she gonna say? I'll see you later, okay? Oh, that's a sweet thing to say. That's so un-Toka-like. That's not fair. Wait, why is it not fair? She's walking away. That's not fair. You're a cruel one, Toka. Later, after this, okay, he keeps saying, after this, I'm gonna die. This is my final act. So I think he's not gonna die because of that. Because Tokyo Ghoul's the kind of manga to just be like, you wanna die? Well, fuck you. You're not dying. Oh my god. Oh, and there's Hinami. Hinami's meeting up with Toka again. Hinami. Oh, we got a little bit of Ayato x Hinami action here. Ayato. I'm sorry I took so long. Let's go home. Mr. Yomo. See, why... Yomo's constantly being called Mr. Yomo. Like, I don't think that's translated correctly, to be honest. I mean, it probably says, like, Yomo-san, and they're translating it to Mr. Yomo. I don't think that's how it should be translated. I don't know. Like, Toka was calling Yomo Mr. Yomo, I think, which is like, what the fuck? Like, I don't really like that translation. I don't really like that interpretation. Sis. Step. Oh my gosh. What? She just pinched her. What the hell? And Hinami's crying. Oh, that's sweet. I unfortunately feel like Hinami might die. Silly Hinami. I'm sorry, sis. Oh, that's so sweet. Don't die, Hinami. If any of them die, I'm probably gonna cry. Let's go. Ayato, go where? The disposal compactor. Ooh. Oh no, they're Hinami is supposed to be disposed of, and the fact they're going there is not great. Because it would be kind of ironic if Hinami escaped, but then still died at the disposal compactor. Anyways, oh, that's depressing. On the bottom floor of Cochlea, this panel is fucking badass, by the way. Page 17, it's fucking badass. On the bottom floor of Cochlea, there's a compactor. it feeds to a drainage channel through which ghouls are disposed of. If we can stop the compactor, we can escape through the drain. I will buy you time. Be the sacrificial pawn. Is he fucking going into Kakaja mode? Because I think he just might be. Let me go back for a second. Let me go back. I think he is. Those last two panels, man. Where Kaneki looks like he takes off his coat. He just looks like a badass. And then Arima just standing there. And then the final page. I will be the sacrificial pawn. Holy shit. Wow, this fucking desire of Kaneki's to just constantly sacrifice himself, man. Very simple, very straightforward, and yet very amazing chapter. Okay, so now I'm going to give a couple of highlights and a little bit of a summary / discussion of the chapter. And there are pretty much two major things that happen in this chapter. The first thing was we have old characters from part 1 reuniting. Specifically, we have Hinami reuniting with Toka and with Yoma and with Ayato. And then we also have Kaneki, of course, sort of reuniting with Toka. Not really, because Kaneki has to fight Arima right now. And then they're going to reunite later if Kaneki doesn't need to survive, which I do think he's going to survive. I do think he's going to survive because I feel like killing off Kaneki now would just be a strange move by Ishida. And the last time something like this happened was with Eto, and Eto turned out not to be dead, so I don't think Ishida is the kind of guy who's gonna, you know, misjudge his characters or make a plot mistake like that. I think Kaneki is gonna live, so I really don't see him dying. The person who I could see dying, but I would rather not die, is Arima. I could see that happening. I don't want that to happen either, though. The thing is, if those two are fighting, I don't see how at least one of them is going to sustain heavy damage or die. But regardless, it does seem like we're going to get some sort of reuniting between Kaneki and Toka after this arc is over, which is great because those two have spent way too much time away from each other. And then, of course, the second main thing in this chapter is Kaneki versus Arima, and holy crap, am I hyped for this, guys. We've been waiting ever since part 1 ended for this rematch, although I will say, I feel like this is a little bit early, because I personally always thought that Tokyo Ghoul Rei was going to end with a Kaneki versus Arima rematch. I mean, a lot of people are theorizing that it's going to end after this arc, which I personally don't see. I think Tokyo Ghoul Rei is going to go around 150 chapters or so, and then maybe we'll get a part 3. I actually think there's a good chance everything is going to be resolved in Tokyo Ghoul Rei, but you never really know. You never really know. There could very well be a part 3. It could very well end after this arc. Anyways, as for predictions on this fight, it's really tough because I do think that Arima's stronger than Kaneki at this point. He's definitely stronger than Kaneki. But at the same time, I just don't see Kaneki dying. And Kaneki can win this. I'm not saying he will win it for sure, but I think he can win it given how strong he is right now, given that he's got the skills of an investigator and that he ate Eto's Kagane. So I think if he releases his Kakaja in the fight versus Arima, he could potentially end up killing him. I think what's most likely is that they're going to have sort of a stalemate, sort of a standstill, and it's going to be sort of a draw, and they're going to have another rematch later in Tokyo Ghoul Rei. Actually, I think that's my pick. I'm picking that's going to be a draw. Now, as for a rating for the chapter, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 8.5 out of 10. It was a great chapter. It was a phenomenal chapter. I love the pacing. It's great to see Kaneki and Arima fighting. Some great setups. Great to see Toka return. I'm surprised she treated Kaneki that way. Didn't say something, call him stupid or something like that. But seeing Toka reunite with Hinami was actually probably the part of this chapter that moved me the most, especially since there have been so many hints at Hinami's future death, and we're going to the disposal area or whatever, and it would just be so ironic in classic Ishida fashion for Hinami to be killed off there after she was designated for disposal early in the manga. So I'm really hoping that no one dies, but I think someone will, and unfortunately I think it might just be Hinami. Well, alright folks, that is pretty much going to do it for this video. As always, if you enjoyed, be sure to drop me a like down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more Tokyo Ghoul content in the future. And of course, as always, be sure to let me know your thoughts on the chapter down below. Did you like it? Did you love it? Or were you kind of meh on it? I don't know how you could possibly not like this chapter though. This is like Tokyo Ghoul at its finest in my opinion. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will see you all next week.